Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, and welcome back to Lower Bollocks. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back. As you can see, there have been a couple of small changes here and there. I've gone ahead and got another psychiatry room here, and I've gone ahead and got 2 more GP's offices. And I also went ahead and got myself another general diagnosis up here, because the one we have down here was backing up a little bit. So I figured it might be a good idea to get ourselves another one of those. Now, if you have been paying attention, you are going to be aware of the fact that we have actually completed this level and that we have actually done everything that we need to do. We've done all of the objectives. We have a couple of challenges. We have an emergency at the moment, for example. We have a staff request at the moment. We have a radio reporter visiting, but in terms of progression, there's not really anything else to do. So today, what I want to do is spend about 5, maybe 10 minutes just looking around here, making sure everything is okay. And then we're going to move on to the 3rd hospital. And we'll see what exactly that means and what exactly that brings to the table. I am thinking, though, I want to just pay attention to the queue in here. So the queue is relatively small. The queue over here is non-existent and relatively small. Quite small there, non-existent, and I think generally our queues, other than perhaps at the reception, are considered to be very, very small indeed. So I'm not too worried about that. Now, let's see. Well done, we cured enough of the patient group. This has helped our reputation, and we've been sent a reward. Okay, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. We only managed to kill one of them. That seems like a success to me, so not bad. Can't complain. I'll tell you one thing I do think we maybe want is another news agent. I just don't know where we necessarily have the room for it. I guess here, possibly. If we were to delete those and maybe go to items and say news agent. You're in here somewhere. There you are. So news agent right in the middle there. It seems like it'd be a little bit cluttered, but I kind of like the idea. I kind of like the idea of having a news agent right there. So we'll go ahead and put that in. We'll get ourselves an assistant, and we'll go for you. You're hired, and you can work right there. So hopefully that will, take the strain off of this guy a little bit. Move it over this way. In terms of this space, I feel like we absolutely have room for a news agent, but I don't think I'm going to bother with it since I just don't think we need it. But I would like to get a plant over here just to increase the beauty of the area ever so slightly. And I think we'll throw one in that corner as well just to improve that a little bit. Is it obvious that, I didn't originally plan on having psychiatry here? It should be, because this little corner, it's a little bit ugly. But it works, so it's probably fine. We should probably add a little bit of beauty to the ward as well here. Just a little something like that, and maybe a little something like that as well. Just to make it a little bit nicer. And we can, of course, go ahead and upgrade the easy scan. I keep getting reminded to do this, so we'll upgrade that. But I have to say, I mean, I'm not seeing any queues. I'm not seeing any problems. I'm not seeing any major emergencies. I'm not seeing anything that's... I've only just noticed these houses over here. Interesting. I'm not seeing anything that has me super, super concerned that things are going super, super bad. So I think it is fair to say, at this point, that Lower Bollocks is probably done. So we'll give it a quick save. And I think what we'll do is head out to the map, because we do have over here Fluttering, which is learn about staff development and training, which is kind of a big deal. I kind of really want to get into that, so let's just jump straight into Fluttering. Let's see exactly what Fluttering is all about. So, to get the most out of our staff, we'll need to train and promote them. When someone has gained enough experience in the job and had some training, they will be ready for a promotion. By promoting them, their skills increase and they're able to learn a new qualification. They might also want a pay rise. Firstly, though, we'll need a training license. The 2 Point Health Ministry has promised to grant us a license if we can demonstrate a commitment to staff well-being here in Fluttering. Okay. Fair enough. So, what do we need to do? Hospital to level 4. 7 members of staff. Staff morale 55%. Okay. Well, I can do that. I do just need to, I'm still here. Yeah, I had a light shining in my face. I bought, like, a couple of weeks ago, I bought those Philips Hue lights that you can change the color of and control with your phone. And I've been spending my day trying to fix some audio problems and moved one of them. And it's just been shining directly in my face, kind of blindingly the last, I don't know, 6 minutes of this video. So it's been bugging me and it's starting to give me a headache. So that's now been fixed. That's fine. So if this is going to be the entrance to the hospital, we do have room by the looks of it. Yeah, we have quite a few plots here. I love that we're bulldozing houses to get them. Good lord. But we have got some plots that we can expand into later. So what I think I'm going to do, we have $200,000. Let's go for one reception desk. Just for the time being, we'll go for one. And I want to go in with I want to get a plant there and a plant, I think, right there. Just to add a little bit of beauty to the area. We'll get some plants behind here as well. And I'm thinking a couple of leaflet stands, maybe either side of the reception as well, could be an idea. So something a bit like that, just to, you know, keep the boredom away. In terms of rooms, I think we will go GP's office, and I'm actually going to just go 3x3 on these, because as much as I love my little cutaway bit, I want to try and use space to the best of my ability here. So GP's desk can go there, filing cabinet in the corner, a big bin in that corner. We'll need a fire extinguisher. We'll put that by the door. Hand sanitizer. People have been mentioning that I'm going nuts on hand sanitizer. It increases the hygiene in the hospital, which is a big deal as far as I'm concerned. So that's kind of why we do it. We'll get a nice rug underneath the desk as well. That's got to prestige level 2. We can put a certificate above the GP as well. We'll put a clock on this side of the room. We could do a notice board, but I kind of like the idea of doing one of these cupboards. I think they're quite cool. So one of those in there. We have got some room for things like paintings. We could put, I don't know, a dog painting if we really wanted to. I think we have a bit of room for it there, so we might as well put a dog painting in. And, I mean, I think we don't have a plant currently, so I think a plant right next to just this could be an idea. One more thing, and this will be prestige level 3, though. So is there anything small I could add? Could add a notice board. I think I will, just to get that prestige level 3. So there we go. That's going to be our GP's office. We actually do have room for another one right next to it, which is kind of neat. But I think what I'll do is go for oh, we don't have room. Never mind. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's actually okay. We'll cancel that room, and we can get some benches in there. So 1 and 2. And I think, well, we can't get too many there, but we can go 1 and 2. And then we can go, well, I don't think we'll put any there. I think that's fine, because what I want to do is put a drinks machine there, and we'll do a snacks machine right next to it. Then we'll just move these guys. We'll just delete those, actually, just bring them in a little bit. So that's going to go, let's see, there and there. And that just gives us a little waiting area, as well as some drinks. I think opposite the GP's office, I actually kind of want to add another one. I kind of want to play on the symmetry here, but I'm not too sure. I'm also really worried about just one reception desk. But I guess we don't urgently need another GP's office, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna play on the symmetry here. Just because it's me and it's what I do. So that goes in that corner. We want a cupboard in this corner. We want a plant right next to that. We want a big bin back here. I believe it was a big bin. Yes, it was. I think we can maybe do something a little bit different with the paintings, but the general layout of the room is going to be very, very similar. We'll go for the rug as well, because the rug is very, very nice. And then in terms of paintings, yeah, we'll keep our certificate up there, because I think that kind of makes sense, putting it right behind the GP. But in terms of the notice board, we'll put it over there, and we'll get ourselves an eye test poster and a brain anatomy poster. There we go. So it's a little bit different. It's not identical. And there we go. 2 GP's offices. That seems like it's a decent idea. I'm also totally realizing I could put my reception desk here instead of having that be a waiting area, but well, what's done is done. Let's go ahead and go 1 and 2. Let's get ourselves a... Can we afford any... No, we can't afford anything here. I really want to get the... They have it somewhere. The energy drinks machine. Because it's me, and that kind of makes sense. But for the meantime, we'll go salty snacks, we'll go another drinks machine, and we'll do another row of purple benches. So I believe right there and there, and that is going to be in line with the other ones. Okay. Thus far, the symmetry is kind of paying off. We could, if we really wanted to, do a couple of rows of chairs here. And I'm kind of thinking that's probably not a bad idea. And I mean just like 2. I don't mean too much. I mean just, you know, 2 chairs there and 2 chairs, say, there and there as well. So people can queue up down the middle, but they can wait for the GP's offices, you know, around the corner or right in front or whatever. So that seems like it'll work. That seems like it'll be a nice little setup. And that'll give us 2 members of staff, which is, you know, 2 of 7. In terms of other rooms, I think we're going to want a pharmacy. So let's do a little 3x3 pharmacy. And we'll do a very similar thing. I don't know if I'm going to go hard on the symmetry for the pharmacy. I'll be honest. I don't know if we're going to need another pharmacy right away, and that seems like it could be a massive waste of money just going hard on the symmetry, you know, from day one. So, I'm not sure what we'll do there, but, you know, I want to get me hand sanitizer, I want to get me plant, and I think the pharmacy is probably going to end up being quite basic, but that's alright. Get a light-headed poster, go for brain anatomy. We'll go for this one as well. And I think we'll do a dog painting just up there. It's so close to level 3 though, so we'll get a chair there, and there we go. Prestige level 3 for the pharmacy. Alright, I like it. I do like it. I'm also thinking, what size space do we have here? That is just a little too... Yeah, that's not big enough. I was hoping... You know what? We're not gonna go for symmetry. We are not gonna go for symmetry. We're just not, because I don't want to. I want to do it, but I also don't want to do it. I'm aware of the fact, does this make sense? I'm aware of the fact that I want to make this symmetrical, so therefore I'm not going to make this symmetrical. Does that make sense? Or does that probably says something about me, doesn't it? Ooh, all right. Let's see, so we have a pharmacy. We're gonna need a general diagnosis. So what I reckon we do is general diagnosis here, with a door here, and we'll put our machine and our bed. We can do our filing cabinet in the corner there. We can get our bin just by the door. We can get our hand sanitizer just by the door as well. Get a plant in the corner. Go for a nice cupboard in the corner over there. What else we got? Do an eye test poster. And I think that'll probably be okay. I don't think we need much else in there. Maybe a notice board. But that seems like it's fine. So that's gonna be general diagnosis. Can I edit this room real quick? Because what I want to do is actually move the door. Just thinking about it, really. I kind of want to move the door. So the door, I actually want it to be here, somewhere along there. So if I move you real quick, the door still can't go there, so you need moved. But the door, I like that I can sort of free place this. The door ideally would be there, but I'm going to have to put it sort of in the center. I'm going to have to rearrange the entire room. Because I want the doors to be... I want the doors to be down here, since this is going to be a very small corridor. So what we'll do is put our door, I think there, should be fine. We can have, is this the dog? Yeah, that is the dog poster. All right, the dog painting can go on that wall. Fire extinguisher, unfortunately, can't go just below it, but that's all right. We'll do our hand sanitizer over here. These posters can go 1 and 2. We can get the cupboard and put it in that corner. And I mean, for other things, we probably want a clock, although those are now sort of on top of each other, so we'll do that instead. I think that's probably okay, though. I don't know if we're going to go any further than that. I think maybe a plant, and that'll be about it. So a plant can go there, and job done. All right, so that's going to be our pharmacy. That's all right. Let me go to purple benches, and let me say 1 there, and a couple there. And what we can do with this space here beside the door, where the door is a bit awkward, is put a plant. So the area is a little bit more beautiful than it otherwise would have been, which is kind of perfect. And I'm actually thinking we could do a couple of benches here as well. Just like that. So that kind of fills up the space really nicely. I'm liking that. And what we can do, now that we have general diagnosis, a pharmacy, and 2 GP's offices, is I think we can go for 1 more. We could go cardiology, could go psychiatry, could go ward. We are going to need toilets as well. But I think what we'll do is... I think cardiology. I think psychiatry, I want to be a bigger room, so not going to bother with that. We'll do the door here. We'll put the treadmill, the heart racer, as it's called. Can it fit here? No. But it can go there. Alrighty, that's fine. Couple of filing cabinets down here. Nice big bin in the corner. Nice plant up in that corner. We can get a cupboard against this wall. And I think, once again, just the usual thing. Eye test poster, this poster, and I think a dog painting there. That seems fine for cardiology. And we can do exactly the same thing with a nice bench here and a nice plant next to it. There we go. I like that. I really like that as a central area. This reception desk is going to be super, super busy, but that's okay by me. Because we actually have some good room back here for a couple of things. This right here could be a good space for a ward. This right here could be a good space for toilets. We are also going to need a staff room as well. So, I mean, what can we do here? We have this, we have this. I think maybe, you know what? Let's just do a small psychiatry room. I'm not sure this is a great idea, but we're gonna do a small psychiatry room. We can go ahead and put the chair here. The couch can go apparently like that, which is kind of neat. I guess we'll do that. We can do the changing screen to sort of add a little bit of privacy. We can get a nice fireplace back there. And, I mean, we can put things like trophy cases. We can put the skeleton. Which, I do love that skeleton. Big fan of the skeleton. The rug, of course, right there. Prestige level 3 right away. Hand sanitizer because it's me. A fire extinguisher because fireplace. And that's probably good. Alright, so that's going to be psychiatry. The next one is going to be the staff room, which is going to be quite small. But that's alright. We can go ahead and throw a couch right there. We can go ahead and throw an armchair, say, right there. We don't have a TV, do we? No. That's alright, though. We'll put a rug just there. Do we have a coffee table? No. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot for these guys. We'll give them a drinks machine and a salty snacks machine. We'll give them a, I don't know, a bookcase. Hey, guys, enjoy your break. Go read something. You know, you studied for most of your life to get here. Please continue to just read. That's probably all right. I think that's probably gonna be it, though, for this place. There's not a whole lot else we can throw in, other than the dog painting. So that'll be our staff room for the time being. Not the most luxurious, not the most advanced, but probably all right. Then over here is gonna be the toilets, which initially are gonna be quite small. Tempted to put the door for these in the corridor, honestly. And I think I will. So 1, 2, and 3 of those. We'll go 1 and 2 on the sinks. We can go 1 on the hand dryer. Again, not very fancy. Not the nicest set of toilets you're ever gonna see. But I think that's gonna just have to be the way of it. So there we go. And that's kind of everything I think we're gonna need for the start, anyway. So what we can do is we'll move you beside the door. We'll put another bench just here. And we can actually let people line up outside the staff room as well. So that seems like it'll work. That seems like it'll be a really good setup. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members of staff. Plus a janitor, plus a receptionist is 8. So we're good. Let's start hiring people. We're going to need you for psychiatry. So, in you go. We are gonna need you possibly for general practice, I suppose. So, in you go. What else we got? We're gonna need a nurse, I believe, for the pharmacy, which is gonna be Nora Grumble. So you can work in the pharmacy. In here is a nurse as well, and in here is a nurse as well. Okay. So, Freddy Nerd. Oh, it's gotta be a man after my own heart. Freddy Nerd. Go on, bud. All right. Then you as well. Bill Goop. Good name. All right, so we have 5 members of staff. We then need... We'll go for you. You can work at the reception desk. And then a janitor. We'll get you. We have our members of staff. All right. Staff morale is 79% right away. We just got a training license. Great news. Good news, everyone. The 2 Point Health Ministry. That was not supposed to be an impression, just by the way. The 2 Point Health Ministry has granted us a training license. This will allow us to train staff in all of our hospitals. Building a training room allows you to run a training course. Staff with a free training slot can go on a course to learn a new qualification. Not bad. Beware clowns! Fluttering has had a bit of a problem recently. Clowns. They're everywhere. Apparently they keep escaping from the traveling circus. Their hijinks can be a real nuisance. We'll need some new equipment to deal with them. The Orb Foundation have a patented method for recalibrating the minds of clowns, supporting their rehabilitation back into society. They have offered to supply us with the necessary equipment if we can demonstrate our ability to mold our own staff. Sounds a bit sinister to me, but who am I to judge? Fair enough. So we're gonna need to start training our staff members. Right. Well, we do have the training room here, and if I know my hospital simulators, we're gonna want that to be a bit of a bigger room. So I think that for the training room could work. Kind of front and center, nicely in the middle. And I think we'll do the door for it right at the end of the corridor. Now let's see, this is the projector for the speaker. Then the trainee desks can be 1, 2, and 3. And I guess we'll do 9 of them. Because we can do a filing cabinet back in the corner here. We can do some bookcases along that back wall. That is going to need to be moved ever so... You know what? Let me get these to be sort of central with the wall. There we go. So that kind of works out. Can we do anything else in here that's interesting? Not really. We have a lectern. Oh, we already have that. We are going to want a big bin, I think. So we'll put that there. And we'll get a display skeleton. That's what I wanted. Display skeleton right in the corner. All right. That's our training room. To start a training course, click on the lectern or drop a suitable member of staff into the room. Staff will also request training when they're ready. In the training screen, select the qualification you want staff to learn, assign a trainer, and select the staff you wish to send in this course. When you're ready, click the Start button. When picking a trainer, you can use your own staff, choosing one of their qualifications to teach, or you can pay extra to bring in a guest trainer. Okay. Oh God! Ha! Oh! Yeah. Oh. Oh. No. No, 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 no. No. Start training course. What do we want here? Let's see. So, in here, right? General diagnosis. Info. So, I can upgrade the machine, that's fine. I mean, what have you got right now? You have bedside manner and treatment, and ward management. Alright, I know what we're gonna do. So we want to go, I think, diagnostics? I would assume. We're gonna have you come in to do it, and you're the only one who can be trained. Really? Oh, I see. Diagnostics 1. And you are the one I want to train in this. So yeah, we'll start the training. 28 days, that's fine. So there we go. So you are off. What are you? Where did you get the skull? Where did you get that skull? Oh, we need a ward as well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We need a ward. Can we get a ward? Is that a thing we can do here without too much trouble? We could go for a fairly sizable ward, actually. Something like this. It does block off, you know, a whole chunk of the hospital, but I think that might actually not be a terrible idea, because, well, we've had situations in the past with wards where, yeah, they end up being too small, so I think that might be a good idea there. Do that sort of thing. Get the door on there. The nurse's station can go pretty much by the door, I guess. Could go up in that corner, actually. Especially since we're not going to have beds up there. We'll let people change there, and then beds can go... I kind of want to just say down this wall. I'm worried that we're not going to have a lot of space, though, if we do that. So, something like that. I think that evenly spaces the beds out. And yeah, that'll give us... That's 5 beds. That's not bad. That's not bad. It means I can also give them all lockers as well, which I do like doing. So a locker, a locker, a locker, a locker, and a locker. I can do a big bin over by this corner. I can get a plant in a couple of different spaces, so I can get a plant there for one to make the area kind of nice. I can get a plant down here for another to make the area kind of nice. We can put some cupboards in here, which will hopefully... I'm hoping I can get this up to prestige level 4. I reckon I can do it. So a light-headed poster, brain anatomy, eye test, a certificate back here. No. All right, certificate there. Sure. A notice board seems like something we'd probably want. So we'll throw it there. A clock is probably not a bad idea, although a little bit depressing in a ward because you just sit and stare at it. I'm speaking from experience. I've only been hospitalized to the point of actually being in a ward once, and I can tell you from that experience that a clock in a ward is just cruel. There we go. Level 4, not bad. Bedside tables we can actually unlock, so I think I will. Because what I can do with these is put them real close to the beds. So it looks like they're not in use currently, basically. We can throw one over here as well, I think. This middle space is a bit weird, though. That's kind of my only complaint. There's a big empty space in the middle where I could put more beds. And I feel like I should. I kind of feel like I should put more beds there. It just feels like such a waste of space not to. So like 2 beds there and maybe... I don't know, I kind of want to put screens in behind them to sort of shelter them a little bit. If I could get some kind of like room divider, that'd be great. But unfortunately, that's not an option for the wards. So that kind of sucks. Put bedside table up there, bedside table there, and we'll give them lockers as well. Bit of a weird spot, but it'll do. I guess we could stick a screen there. It kind of breaks it up a little bit. No, I don't want to cancel anything. Good lord. I think that'll do. That can be our ward. Super expensive, mind you, but that'll work. You have pharmacy management. Okay. You have ward management. So let me get you to work in the ward. And let me hire you to work in the pharmacy. All right. So we have the ward. That seems like a good thing. Let's hope. I mean, our expenses right now are ridiculous. Let's see. We need a clown clinic. We'll get the patient to wait, and we've also just discovered verbal diarrhea. Again. Oh boy. All right. Let's sincerely hope that we can start treating people like crazy. Because I may have ever so slightly gone a little nuts. Let's increase the prices by 10%. And let's see. So you are dead. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I'm pretty sure that's the first patient, but all right. All right, then. Rest in peace. You are not supposed to be working in there. You were supposed to be in there in cardiology. If you wouldn't mind there, bud. Let's hope that works out. Training, I can't help but feel hasn't even started. What is going on with the ambulance? I feel like I've encountered a bug. Can we stop? You know, can't like just... I can't even cancel the training. I feel like we have, we've stumbled across a rather interesting bug here. Can I just send you home since we can't treat you? So I can't cancel training. Okay, what if we quick save and then quick load? Yeah, that seems about right. So we'll do a quick load and see if that that fixes things. And if it doesn't, then we're screwed. Which is just excellent. That's exactly what we want. I'm also not really concerned that it's not even going to load. Because that's kind of what I'm thinking here. No music, no voiceover, no sound, no nothing. I think there is a distinct possibility that the game has crashed. I mean, it doesn't say it's not responding. I mean, it seems like it's fine. So, it should be working. It just sort of isn't. Good thing we quick saved, huh? Let's just end that and reboot the game, I guess. Oh, fantastic! The ambulance is gone. That means everything should not be working. Meaning, in theory, I assume the dude that is doing the training will actually be able to get here. Let's see, we can upgrade the easy scan. I know I can upgrade the easy scan. Oh my god. Wow. That is... okay. Let's speed up the game a little bit. Is the person doing the training... Are you... No, you guys are just patients. Which, admittedly, is great news. That's very good news having patience, because it means we might actually be able to make money. I don't want to have to take a loan is where I'm at here. I'm also thinking that the game may have backed up a whole load of patients because that ambulance was stuck there. So I'm thinking the trainer will probably get here eventually. Oh, please. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that could have been a bit rough. Doctor needed GP's. There is a doctor in the GP's office. He's right there. Oh, that GP's office. Fair point. Are we making money? No, but I am gonna hire another doctor. Oh, wow. Some of you guys are super qualified. Let's get you some general practice, and in you go. So that will speed up the GP stuff a little bit. Hospital isn't covering costs. It will. I'm confident that it will. I'm really hopeful that it will. You are not doing any training either. Interesting. Do we... I can't actually cancel the training course. Like, it won't actually... What if I just close the room? No, you are still sat there. There we go. So open the room again. And you're going off there. Why are you going off there? You're supposed to be... You're not supposed to be working in the ward. I don't think I hired anyone for the ward, did I? So that needs trained up. You have got ward management, but you were supposed to be... in there. So your work... you are... Let's just make sure you're working in there. And then let's go to hire. Let's go to nurses. Did we ever get someone for the ward? I feel like it's a solid no. Freddy Nerd, you can do the ward though, so go work in the ward and we'll get, I don't know, Charlie here to work there. I think that's what I need to do. Training course complete, diagnostics. I do not agree in the slightest. Do not agree in the slightest. Training course is not complete. Oh no. I feel like... Who are you? You don't have an appointment. Let's see. Click. I feel like the game has bugged again. Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Can I sell this room? Like, did that fix it? No. No, that really didn't. Okay. I think I broke the game. I think I've really broke the game. And I don't know how I've broke the game. But I've broken 2 Point Hospital.